is your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is pretty outside. There's a cloud running right up the top and over Pikes Peak. Kind of looks like it's exploding or something out the backside, but it's not. It's 50 degrees. We've got just a little bit of a wind out there. It's kind of blustery through parts of the west side of Colorado Springs, but on the other side of the mountain, Woodland Park seems okay. It's cooler. It's 41. But we're warming up. In Pueblo, it's like 56 degrees. The wind is calm, so we've got nice conditions outside. Not elevated fire danger, which is great because as we get into March, we can get these dry stretches and we do start to dry the fuels out. 55 is the temp in Trinidad. A little bit of a flexible wind. It's blowing around all directions. And the pollen count is not very high. Hopefully that stays that way for a while. But we really don't have anything budding yet. So we're showing the pollen count, but I don't think you really have to worry about it till we get a little closer towards April. Then we'll probably actually start to kind of get that pollen to be noticeable here at home. 50 in the Springs to 52 Albuquerque. It is a little cooler in Dallas at 67. A series of fronts came on through, so Texas is feeling good. Definitely warmer than Lincoln to Minneapolis. Temperatures at 1 o'clock out there are definitely a little chillier. The day is getting longer. Daylight saving time helps, so these temperatures in the 50s still have room to go to get to the 60s. Today's forecast also involves pretty sunny skies, but if you do look back west, some scattered cloud cover is going to drift over the Continental Divide and try to give us a little bit of a partly cloudy stretch through the afternoon. I think we're going to be okay. As we expand back through, Colorado is underneath a southwest flow pattern. Now, the strongest winds of this are still south of the state where you see these greens, but that should lift north a little bit, which will give us a windier day tomorrow. And do you see this little circle cut off over the ocean? That is an upper level low pressure system that is spinning over the Pacific. So what that's going to do is wander towards Colorado on Friday and give us a chance for snow. Now, the track of this thing is going to change in all likelihood because it is over the ocean. But if we're going to get snow this week, it would be Friday and it'd be from that system. So at least we could see it. Lows tonight are going to dive into the 30s, so it will not be too bad, but I'm expecting some chilly spots in the morning. As we get over to the next 7 days, so we are going to keep warming up very nicely towards 67 on Wednesday. As we look to the end of the week, that snow chance I talked about, Colorado Springs, I'm going to give us a 2 on the impact scale. I do not necessarily think it's going to impact your morning commute, but we will have to see, okay? Because it is March. Snows can be very tricky, kind of surprising to us this time of year with those big temperature swings. Sometimes that can enhance a snowstorm. Pueblo, we've done it. We've gone from 70s to 40s and snow before, and it's very easy to do this time of year. So Pueblo, you enjoy the next 4 days, and then we'll just kind of see what happens on Friday. I do think it'd be a rain at first, and then whatever's left would turn to snow. Canyon City is kind of the same thing. As we go through the next 4 days, it's gorgeous. As we get to Friday, it'd be a rain at first. We kick it into snow as temperatures fall, so interesting there. Whatever happens, I want the moisture. It'd be great if it's rain. If it's snow, that's fine. And Woodland Park in the 50s, almost 60 on Wednesday, till we kick it back to a snowy Friday.